Good muggy Thursday, everyone. Welcome to Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. This is the daily video forecast discussion for the 12th of June 2014. We have overcast conditions, haze and fog, and low clouds across the region. Same story as yesterday morning. Lots of fog and haze across the region. Stagnant air mass in place. Muggy, uncomfortable dew points in the upper 50s to low 60s, and the air temperatures are about the same. The flow is off the ocean. There is a marine air mass in place, and the air is quite muggy, soupy, and saturated, and stable, with onshore flow here at about 10 miles per hour or less. And whatever clearing that was evident last night across interior Connecticut and parts of the lower Hudson Valley has become shrouded once again in clouds, and the marine air mass is in place as high pressure is pushing the frontal boundary further to the south now, and keep an established easterly marine flow in place across the region with plenty of low clouds and precipitation too. We have a frontal boundary that is stretching now all the way from the Carolinas towards the central regions of Pennsylvania into our low pressure area, which is driving now through the Great Lakes region and to Canada. And this is providing a focal mechanism for showers and thunderstorms west of I-95. We had numerous reports of showers and thunderstorms, damaging wind gust, hail, and even a tornado reported yesterday in western Pennsylvania in Bradford County. We'll get to that in a moment. We find a lot of lifting here along the warm frontal boundary here, or the stationary boundary just to our south, and this area will be a focal area here west of 95 for showers and thunderstorms once again during today. Latest radar mosaic shows the lifting of the showers and thunderstorms well removed from our area to the north and west. We still have a few here popping up in the grids here across western Pennsylvania, central and eastern Pennsylvania. We're in a marine air mass here, so the atmosphere is stable. Any showers and thunderstorms will be elevated in nature, so they won't be severe in this region. However, we do have to monitor for that as we go through tonight and tomorrow as the warm front pushes back through the region and we're in a much more unstable air mass. These heavier showers and thunderstorms, which are moving from southwest to northwest, from southeast to northwest, are going to be pulling over the same locations. So moderate to heavy rain, urban and street flooding is possible in these areas, especially west of the Delaware River here along 95, as these storms begin to populate and move northward slowly over the region. Watches, warnings, and advisories out on eastern Long Island. We have small craft advisories in effect until 6 a.m. on Saturday, and this is for coastal waters between Fire Island Inlet and Moriches Inlet out to 20 nautical miles, wind southeast of 10 to 15 knots, seas 3 to 5 feet. Back here in New Jersey, southwestern New Jersey, back towards Philadelphia, Lancaster, Reading, all these places in here, in the green boxes here. This is for flood watch, which is in effect until late tonight. Heavy rain again possible with any of these thunderstorms that develop today and tonight. Rainfall rates of 1 inch per hour will be possible in the stronger storms. This could lead to flashier flooding, especially in urban and poor drainage areas. The afternoon commute could be impacted with heavy rain and flash flooding in some locations. Flash flood watch means that conditions may develop that lead to flash flooding. Flash flooding obviously is a very dangerous situation. A lot of car strands, people being rescued from cars over the last 24 to 48 hours across the entire metropolitan area as a result of getting stranded in these downpours and crossing over waters that are just too deep in depth for them to know. Do have some airport delays this morning at LaGuardia, Newark, and also at Philadelphia. Incoming flights are averaging 1 to 2 hours plus and growing because of the low clouds, weather, and fog across the region. Check with your carriers. Pollen levels on Friday, today and Friday, will be falling into extremely low range. The relief in pollen levels is caused in part by the lack of winds, expected precipitation during the time which tends to wash pollen out of the air, but that wouldn't be noticed to me and many others who are suffering from grass pollen tremendously and mold probably. During Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it comes up again. Sunday and Monday, we're in the medium range once again. 500 millibar analysis and water vapor across the region. Positive vorticity as well. Here's our low pressure area moving towards the Great Lakes with another lobe here out down to the south along the base of the trough here in the Mississippi River Valley. Plenty of moisture being lifted up from offshore and from the south in the flow, which is parallel to this slow moving trough and cold frontal passage, which probably won't happen until Friday evening. And as the warm front moves through tomorrow, that's when we're really going to get warm sectored showers and thunderstorms west of I-95 today, and these could be gully gushers. Morning surface map from weatherroanoke.com. Digital atmosphere software shows the cold front or nearly stationary front has pushed out to the south. High pressure pushing the marine air mass in place across the region, keeping most of the precipitation now to our north and west, but more is developing along the Carolinas just south and along the warm frontal boundary here as this begins to snake its way through the region very reluctantly. Probably won't even pass through today or tonight. Probably have to wait until early tomorrow morning before the warm front really gets going here, and that's why the showers and thunderstorms will increase in coverage across this area, the Virginias, Maryland, North Carolina, west of I-95 into Pennsylvania during today. Cold front here is back here to the west and will be moving through the region by Friday night. Will be warm sectored by that time with numerous showers and thunderstorms about the region, with improving weather just in time for Father's Day weekend. Not a good day to go to the beach again today. Cloudy, numerous showers and scattered thunderstorms about. High temperatures around 70. The beach winds will be out of the east at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. The surf temperature is 67 degrees. The UVI index is 5, which is moderate. It's probably going to be a lot lower than that in the clouds. Rip current risk, moderate risk of rip currents means winds and or wave action. Supports stronger or more frequent rip currents. Always have a flotation device. Never swim alone, and stay in the guarded areas. Lightning threat today is high, implies that thunderstorms are likely or expected. And the next high tide cycle at Atlantic City is occurring or has occurred before this broadcast at 7:17. Low tide 1:15 this afternoon. The next high tide 7:43 tonight. Morning Earth streamline analysis shows a low pressure now well to the south of the Delmarva region off the coast. Another area of high pressure here off the coast of Maine that's pushing in the marine air mass, as we can see from the easterly fetch here, and the easterly winds turn more to the southwest or southwest or southeast rather, as we approach this cold frontal boundary, which is back in here through Great Lakes, and low pressure here, which is beginning to move into the Great Lakes, and with cold front behind it, numerous showers and thunderstorms beginning to populate across this region and spreading north during today. This is where the heaviest rain fell yesterday across the Virginias and the Chesapeake area. Amounts up to an inch and a half, 2 inches have fallen, and any of these showers and thunderstorms are capable of dropping 1, 2, 3 inches as they train across the areas. And the area is just shrouded with limited IFR. That means ceilings lower than 500 feet and or visibility lower than a mile this morning. The low stratus is expected to persist today and tonight, though ceilings may increase slightly to IFR to low-end MVFR between 15 and 23 Z, given diurnal mixing of the atmosphere. However, the clouds are not expected to dissipate at all, reducing visibilities due to possibly through at least late morning and even into early afternoon. The threat for reduced visibilities and showers, of course, and isolated to scattered thunderstorms as well increases. The highest threat for the thunderstorms expected between this afternoon and early this evening, primarily for locations west of the Delaware River, including Reading and Allentown, though there is a chance for a thunderstorm across the region both today and tonight. Winds are expected to remain out of the east or southeast today and tonight, but should stay near or below 10 knots. Friday and Friday night, an increase in shower and thunderstorm activity, along with the cold frontal passage Friday night. Periods of MVFR, IFR conditions possible with heavier showers and thunderstorms. And then look at this, Father's Day weekend, Saturday through Sunday night, mostly VFR. Monday, VFR expected with the chance of showers and thunderstorms. Periods of sub-VFR possible as we go down the hill again early next week. Right now, outside of Newark, we are shrouded in fog, a half a mile visibility. The wind is northeast at 5. Air is stagnant. Air temperature 62, dew point 61, humidity 96%. Philadelphia, same story, 1.5 miles. Northeast wind at 13 knots. Air temperature 65, dew point 62, humidity at 90%. Visibility 1.25 mile, light drizzle and fog. NAM WRF composite reflectivity forecast from Penn State Seawall site. Clouds shrouded and fog, drizzle, and most of the heavier precipitation building up from southeast to northwest across the region, west of 95 in the Delaware River. Showers and thunderstorms, any of these populating, could cause urban and street flooding and flashier flooding of small streams and creeks. The warm front will move through the region early tomorrow morning. Showers and thunderstorms will increase in coverage across the region. Any of these downpours will produce flooding across the region, and they'll be spotty in nature, but anybody who receives any of these heavier showers and thunderstorms will know about it because you won't be able to drive too fast in it. Once the warm front moves through, we break into the warm sector tomorrow morning. Sunshine breaks out. We'll have a variable amount of clouds and sun tomorrow. Temperatures in the upper 70s and even 80s. And then as the cold front draws near, showers and thunderstorms will move through the region during the afternoon and evening hours as the prefrontal trough moves through. And the front will finally move through by Saturday morning. Showers and thunderstorms once again heavy, and then clearing, cooler and drier conditions Saturday afternoon with scattered cloud cover. And the temperature is generally running in the upper 70s to lower 80s with much more comfortable lower dew points into the 50s, making relative humidity values that much more pleasant. GFS maps into motion. We'll start this out here. Of course, we know we're going here. Showers and thunderstorms. And then warm, dry air. I should say much drier air builds in for the weekend. This is Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And the high moves off the coast. We return with still a high pressure ridge in the means, mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. Surface is also off the coast now. Return flow increases across the region. Winds become more southwesterly in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. A front then draws itself near the region once again. And any of these short waves moving through the flow means the chances of showers and thunderstorms increase once again from Monday afternoon and Monday evening right into the better part of next week. It doesn't look like we're going to improve the weather again until late next weekend, where once again high pressure moves into the region. So it looks like rainy weeks and dry weekends are in store for the region. Keep those air conditioners on and keep those umbrellas handy because you're going to need them, especially later tonight and tomorrow. I promise a lot more aerial coverage of showers and thunderstorms where everyone's going to see them, especially by later tonight and tomorrow. For Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, I'm forecaster Robert Smith. All the live information on our live feed and also on Twitter and Facebook. For everything weather, it's GardenStateWeather.com. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You make it a good Thursday. We'll be back bright and early in video form on Friday.